Hi, so today I decided to talk about things that I hate. Why? Because this morning I woke up, and you know how when you wake up and you just kind of know that that day is going to be a really bad day? That's what I experienced this morning. And, the entire day I was thinking, maybe it'll get better. Maybe things will lighten up. Maybe I won't hate the world so much. But it didn't happen. So, here I am, and I'm going to talk about things that I really hate. Number one, I hate my hair. I'm going to sing in for a few seconds. Yeah, I don't like it. I know I like what I did with my hair, if that makes any sense to you. Last year, I decided, oh hey, whimsical move that probably doesn't make sense in the context I just use it in, pour and go with it. I cut off my hair. My hair used to be down to here. It was really long and I had really thick hair, and I was like, I'm just gonna cut it off. I'm gonna donate it to Alexa Loves. I like that I donated it. I wouldn't change that for the world, but I was gonna grow it out immediately, and I didn't. Instead, I kept cutting it weirdly. This side of my head, okay, it looks like I tucked my hair behind my ears. I didn't. It's shaved, and you just heard my cat. That's the other thing. I'll get to that later. Yeah, it's just shaved. I'm trying to grow out my hair. I really am, but it's difficult, especially with this weird patch. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going off to college not next year. In the fall, I'll be going to college. And, see, that's why I do this every 3 seconds, and I'm really sorry about that because no clips will hold my hair back because, okay, next subject. 2. I love my cat. I know we're talking about love right now. I'm going to get to the part that I hate. He's a European Burmese, and he likes to be vocal all the time. And I mean, like, all the time. And he's, like, obsessed with me most of the time. So whenever I go away, he gets really depressed. Okay, I get that. And he's angry now that I picked him up. And, he's, like, my best friend. I love Papa so much. Don't get me wrong. I've had him since I was like 12 years old. He's a great cat. Sorry. But if I'm in the freaking shower, he'll cry outside the door for 10 minutes straight until I have to get out of the shower, open the door, and let him in. He'll just sit on my sink and he'll stare at me. He'll be like, Kelsey, I'm going to stare at you, and I'm going to cry because you're in the shower and I can't physically be with you. And I'd be like, Bubba, shut up. But, that doesn't happen. And this morning, I was just like, walking around my room. He could have been with me, but he's just crying until I call his name. He comes over. For 2 seconds, he stops crying. He walks away, starts crying again. Like, hello, are you lost? No, I'm right here. I'm sorry. It's just really annoying. Number 3. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I hate bad drivers. I hate drivers in general. Not just bad drivers. I just don't like drivers. I'm 17, and I'll be turning 18 on June 7th. That's about, 2 months, okay? And I have not gotten my license yet. And you're probably like, well, Cassie, you fail at life. No, it's just because I was terrified of driving for, the first, part of my time that I was supposed to be learning how to drive. I mean, I got my permit at a decent age. I just I didn't like driving. I was scared. Number one thing I was terrified of was hitting a squirrel. I would have cried my eyes out for days if I hit a squirrel. I love squirrels. Squirrels are great. Not a lot of people like squirrels. I enjoy their company. Not that they ever sit next to me. I'm not a freaking Disney princess where they all come up to me like, oh my god, Kevin. No. I just like squirrels. I think they're freaking adorable. But, But my mom, she's like, well, I'm not going to drive you until you're 30, so you gotta learn to drive. And I'm like, okay, well, then I guess I'll learn to drive. So I drive, and I've driven, to the mall and stuff. I've gone on the highway. I'm really good at the highway. I'm great at everything. It's just, no drivers seem to like my speed limit. I'm sorry, buddy, but am I going too slow for you when I'm going 10 miles over the speed limit on a regular curvy road? No, you don't like my speed limit. Go around me, but you don't. You just stay on my ass. You stay on my freaking ass until I am so paranoid that I have to pull over and let you go around me anyways because you're too much of an idiot to not do it in the first place. It's not that I hate just bad drivers. I just don't. I mean, this sounds really stupid. I don't like people on the road with me. I don't like people behind me because I feel pressured to go faster. I don't like people in front of me because sometimes they're too slow and then people behind me start honking at me for not going faster. And I'm like, hello, this guy's going really slow. I'm not going to make him go faster if he doesn't want to. Excuse me. And then I don't like people coming off. Okay, one time I was being tailgated by this freaking guy who was like right behind me, and I'm getting to my driveway, and I'm about to turn in. He could have stayed right behind me, but instead he tried to pass me. I'm about to turn, and he just waved, and I was like, no, mother. So I flicked him off, and my mom's like, Kelsey, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't like that guy. He's not my friend. Nope, wasn't my friend. Okay, last thing that I hate, 4, because I like the number 4. We're gonna go with something I like here. I like the number 4, even though I really, really shouldn't like the number 4. I like the number 4, and we're just gonna go with it. I hate when parents talk about you in like the third person. I think it's the third person. I'm not good with things. Like when they're like, oh, she must not know what she's doing, and well, she's really cranky today. Well, Kelsey, she's just so cranky. And like, yeah, I know she's cranky. Like, what's her problem? And I'm like, hello, people, I'm right here. Like, you can't just acknowledge my existence. I'm seriously sitting right here. I'm 2 feet away from you. And you're talking crap about me like I'm not even there. No, newsflash, people. I can hear everything you're freaking saying when you're talking about me. I really hate it. I really hate when parents do that. And they're like, oh, Cassie, we didn't know you were there. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did know I was there. Stop. I like it. I appreciate it. And you know what? If people do that to me in college, like if I somehow make friends in college, and I have 2 college friends, they're like, well, what's Kelsey's problem today? I don't know. I'd be like, all right, I'm out. No, we're not going to deal with this. You aren't my friends anymore. I will seriously not be people's friends if they start doing that to me. I hate it. I hate when parents do that. I don't appreciate it. My dad doesn't do it. It's just my mom and my stepdad. But they always do it. And then other parents do it. If I'm at, like, friend's house or something and their parents do that to them, I get irritated more than they do. I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, we're right here. Like, she's right there. Or he's right there. You don't need to do that. I don't need to hear it. Stop. That was me ranting. I know I made a video last night and I was super shy and quiet, but I just took a nap and I feel super energized. Probably a lot of people, whoever sees this, they're just going to dislike this or put a really hateful comment. That's okay. I accept your freaking hate. I'm going to love it. I'm going to love your hate. You want to know why I'm going to love your hate? Because we can share hate together. And then in the end, you'll probably still hate me, but I'm going to feel a lot better, so it's okay. That was my rant. I'm Kelsey, and I'm gonna go now because my cat is hungry, so I'm gonna go feed him. Okay. I love you. Thought I'd say something positive.